Hello everyone, Froe here for another vanilla-ish Let's Play episode. I've been receiving some comments asking about why I call it vanilla-ish, and the main reason is because we play with a handful of data packs in our world. Primarily this big RPG one that allows us to have like a whole selection of unique items with unique attributes and potions and just other cool little things that spice up the game a little bit. And one of the special little features of this data pack is we can fight boss mobs. And a particular type of boss mob is called a raid boss. And so that's what we're going to start this episode off with doing. And it's pretty simple. You take a diamond block, rename it Offering, and throw it on the ground. Oh, hello. So that's an example of a boss mob. It's a legendary spider. So he's like extra strong and dangerous. So we'll stay away from him for now. Anyway, so the other thing we're going to be doing this episode just really quickly is building a statue in dedication to a lucky commenter from last episode. Cool, so let's get started on this. I think all I have to do is throw it on the ground, and I think it's going to turn night right away. I do have a couple of the potions that we use for the RPG data pack. So like this one gives us absorption, and this one gives us night vision and invisibility. So I'm going to chug that one after I throw this, I guess. So let's do it. Make sure my food is full. All right. And hopefully we have decent enough armor. I haven't really fought this boss before, so we'll see how this goes. Oh. Off to a great start. So yeah, so he's up there, and I think he's going to be really strong. I'm just going to cool off quick. There we go. Okay, so he did, what is that, like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 hearts of damage. So we do have to be a little bit careful of him. Plop on our potion of shielding. I'm also gonna plop on, oh geez, what's going on? Oh, he's really it's actually pretty strong. So I attached this fire on dagger to us, and it gives us more attack damage and then also faster attack speed. Oh geez, he is strong. I also have a bow that we can use. Oh, the bow actually does quite a lot of damage. Oh I gotta pay attention though. I'm not very good at fighting. Switch to golden carrots because they got a little bit more saturation. And I think the trick is to kind of swoop in on him like this. Okay, that does a good amount of damage. And then while we're kind of waiting, we can try to snipe him a little bit. Oh, geez. And the trick is to not die. Easier said than done. Because remember, if we do die, we have to sacrifice an item. Oh, nice. Okay, we got a couple good hits there. Let's plop on our potion of shielding. That only gives us 4 bonus hearts, so not very good. Is he healing? No, but he gives us the wither effect. It's a little bit dangerous. So if he's approaching right on... Oh, wow, that really hurt. When he's approaching at us like head on like that, that's when we should probably evade him. I think it's when he's swooping down that he's best to hit. And I gotta stay focused here. It's hard for me to talk while I'm taking this guy down. Oh, man. Swing and a miss. If you notice, by the way, these arrows are not affected by gravity, which is kind of cool. It's part of the unique drops we got from this data pack. It's a legendary drop from a boss mob we fought earlier, a couple episodes ago. Our Elytra's doing well, that's good. So how are you guys? Things are going well. My coffee's sitting next to me, so I'm staying nice and hydrated. He is pretty strong, so I do have to be a little bit cautious. He's honestly not, like, as scary and intimidating as I thought he was going to be. He might be a little bit bugged out, though, because I have a feeling that the potion effect should hit me a little bit more often. So when he's swooping like this, take him down. There we go. Whoa, look at the sky. It's all red. He's kind of getting us a little bit. Oh, he's almost dead. Let's get him. Awesome. Okay, let's see if we got... I don't want the creeper to blow up. I want... Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh no, oh no. Okay, we want that loot. We want that elytra. Because I think that's a legendary one. And I think it's actually even more special than just legendary. I think it'll give us some unique properties. Let's take a look at it once we kind of get out of here a little bit. Uh-oh. Ah, oh no. And... oh man, look at that. So it's a legendary. It's called Aspect of Terror. So it's unbreakable, has 6 armor, a little bit of health, a couple other little attributes, but it gives us speed 1. Wow, that's actually a really cool find. And it has some armor value. Awesome, that's a huge upgrade. Holy cow. And just for reference, last episode, or not last episode, a couple episodes ago, we went to the end and we got a legendary elytra there. But then we died the next episode and had to sacrifice it. So this is it's a big upgrade. Cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that boss battle. I'm willing to take suggestions for more data packs. Go ahead and let me know in the comments. I really do appreciate that. Speaking of suggestions and comments as a whole, last episode I did mention that if you were to leave a comment in the video, then I would randomly select a comment and build a statue kind of like this in your honor. And that's what I've done. So I have a whole bunch of comments in my inventory here, or the people who left a comment, I should say. And that Roman looking building over there, that Roman temple looking thing, is where I built the randomizer. So let's go check that out. By the way, I think it turned out really well, but I'm interested to see what you guys think. Obviously, this is my world and my build, so I'm going to be a little bit biased. So don't be afraid to be a little bit, critical of it. One of the things I do like about this build, though, is like this little archway, or like, I don't know what you'd call this, atrium or something, where like you just walk up into it. And then here you just got like a little bit of a overview of the world as a whole, which I kind of like, and a little plaza. And then here is the sacrificer itself, or chooser. I shouldn't say sacrificer. We're not sacrificing the comments. But it's a pretty simple system. The way it works is you plop the comments in here, and it's going to turn on. And then the final comments are going to be randomly thrown into here. And we have 8 total comments, which is awesome. So I think we're going to choose the 4th one that the randomizer picks. So you'll see what I mean by that, but we'll pick the 4th one. So let's get this started. So the minecart is going to randomly throw the comments through there, and then now it's going through a sorter, or like a randomizer. And every little bell you hear like that is when a comment gets thrown into the barrel here. And I don't have it finalized yet, so we could change the final design. But there we just had 2 comments added. So this next one is going to be the winner. Let's see who it is. Akula Benz. Awesome. So congratulations. We're going to build a statue in your honor. And we're going to let this run a little bit and kind of showcase the system a little bit as well. So on second thought, the randomizer finished up and it was a little bit noisy with the note blocks. I didn't have my volume turned down. So let's explain it now. Right off the bat, the minecart is going to drop items into this dropper and this one. And then droppers have a random chance of selecting each of these slabs to be dropped. So what that means is if you put 9 items in here, every item, for example, like that, is going to randomly be selected. So you can kind of see it going. And so that's like our first layer of randomness. And as you notice, no matter which dropper I put items inside, the hopper or the minecart gets activated regardless. And this little light kind of blinks on and off. From there, they get dropped into a couple hoppers that feed into this master dropper, so we can kind of see some items there. And this comparator on top is detecting whenever there's an item inside of here, and it turns on this little comparator clock, which runs this dropper randomizer, which just cycles through. It sends items into this hopper, and then a comparator reads it, If it's just like a stackable item, then it's going to send a signal down to the main tune here. But if it's a hopper, or sorry, if it's a hoe, then it's going to, well, let's just kind of see if we can see it happen here. So if you noticed, if it was a hoe, then this repeater locks that one, which means that the redstone can only go this direction and play these bells instead, which I think is pretty neat. So overall, a pretty basic system, and I hope that explanation makes, decent sense. I'm not super great at explaining things. And also I'm not great at redstone. So if you have any suggestions or anything, let me know. But I'm pretty proud of it. I'm excited with how it turned out. Let's go build Vakula Bentz's statue, and we're going to build it here. Let's get down to building. While I'm building here, I did want to talk a little bit about liking and disliking videos on YouTube. Because for me, it's actually a little bit of an interesting story. So for me, whenever I watch videos on YouTube and, like a YouTuber goes, oh, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe or whatever gibberish that they say, it usually turns me off from the video. It comes across as begging or just ungenuine and doesn't make me want to like the video anymore. But I also understand that if you are a YouTuber, it's one of the best ways to get noticed or to get a higher rank with the algorithm that YouTube uses. So it's a very important thing that viewers do as well. But again, I don't like when when other people ask for it, if that makes sense. But I was watching another YouTuber, and this is looking kind of strange, isn't it? This should be down more. Okay. I was watching another YouTuber, and they actually asked in a very kind way. They just said, the truth is I just want to do a good job for you guys. I want to make videos that you guys watch. And so if you genuinely liked this video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you really didn't like it, then, shoot me a dislike, and it'll tell me, it'll give me information, why were people not liking this video or whatever. And so that's the route I'm going to go. So I'm going to ask you guys, like the video if you genuinely kind of like what I'm up to here, or if there's a certain part of the video or certain anything about this that you liked. And if you didn't like it at all, there's nothing at all, then give me a dislike. Oh, this is not right. We need one arm forward. I think this arm will go forward. It's that feedback that I want from you guys, not the like itself. Which, if that makes sense at all, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't want to come across as begging. I'm not begging. But if you actually like what I'm doing, then that's the easiest way for you to tell me, is just by liking the video. And if you really hate it, if you're like, wow, this is the worst video ever, not at all what I wanted to watch, then, it's fair game to give me a dislike. So let's take a look how the statue is. It's okay. The arms are a little bit bulky, but I think they work. I don't like this here. That looks a little strange to me. But also, I don't know any way to really get around that, because I want him to be kneeling. Because then the idea is I'm going to put a staff with this arm, and then build a sideways shield with this one. Kind of like this. Somehow. And we can extend it outward as well. So maybe build it 2 wide, or 3 wide maybe would look good. Have a little buckler. You guys know what a buckler is. I only know because of video games. I think it's a type of shield. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. And then we got to figure out some kind of weapon or staff that we could have him carrying. And what I want is this statue to kind of be mirrored with this one. And then the one in the middle will have sitting down on a throne or something. I think that'll be kind of neat. And let's just see how it looks as we come up the path. So here's what it looks like. Yeah, and the statue's there, and then we'll eventually have some kind of thing he's holding in his hand. Yeah, that looks awesome. I like it. I'm going to decorate a little bit more and then show you guys the finished product here. All right, so I upgraded the shield a little bit, and I think it looks even better now. I found that the 3x3 was just a little bit too small to cover up the whole body. And I'm trying out different staffs or weapons or something that he can carry, and I don't like the red sandstone. Maybe just plain spruce with like a end rod on top might look good. Let's have this drop down. It's a little bit plain. I'll play with that a little bit more. Yeah, I thought this would be an easy project, but I've actually been kind of dinking around with that statue for quite a while now. Oh. Goodbye. You didn't even give me an ender pearl. Okay. So let's just take a look at what we got. Again, I moved that shield. I moved it up like one total block. And then, hello, I added like this trapdoor. One on the front and one on the back. And it's kind of like, that's where the strap of the shield is. That's where it's strapped in. And I'm struggling with what I'm going to put like on his chest. I don't want to just plain sandstone. I think that looks a little weird. But you're kind of limited on what options you have because I can't make him too bulky here. And so, ooh, maybe a stair would look good there. And there? Maybe a half slab here if I'm going to do that. That might look good. Smooth half slab. Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad. I'm going to keep that. That actually doesn't look terrible. And then I guess a slab here as well if we're going to do that pattern. I like that. That looks a little bit better. It's a little bit smoother then. I almost think this needs to be a full block though. And then maybe a... Oh man, see, this was what makes building so difficult on cameras. There's so many little decisions you have to make. So something like that, nah, that looks weird. We'll just end it with what we had. For now, we can always change it. That's the cool thing about Minecraft. We can always change. Something else I wanted to try was maybe oak trapdoors. That might look okay. It's just, you know, you can see through them. We'll go with oak. It's okay. If you're ever stuck on something, make a decision. Like when you're stuck on trying to design something in Minecraft, choose something that's, you know, not terrible and know that you can always change it in the future. Ooh, with that said though, I'm going to try spruce trapdoors too. Might look good. So like run here, maybe one there. And those would be like the straps for the shield instead of the trapdoor. That actually looks pretty neat. So then we'll need to have one there and there as well. So then the shield is like strapped into those. And then like when he moves his arm, the shield follows automatically. So it's like a little buckler there. And I changed the spear. I'm going to keep it like that for now. It's okay. Maybe like I want to do something with the hand here. I want to decorate it somehow. Maybe I have something at the wrist, like a little collar. Look kind of neat. And then one on top too. Just like a little bit of a shield or something for like defense. And maybe some of those on top of the shoulder pads would look good too. But we're going to keep that open, I think. Yeah, I kind of like that. We'll put one in the back too then. Oop. Cool, so I think I got a like good enough design now that we can probably be done working on it at the moment, and we can come back to it later. A couple last minute touches I wanted to make. I wanted to throw in some hidden lighting. So we'll throw a glowstone there, and one there is fine as well. Just so that the statue looks a little bit better at night. But yeah, this is what it looks like overall. Pretty happy with it. A lot of brown colors, which is fine because we're going to come in here and, you know, green it up a little bit as well. Eventually, just not yet. So it'll, you know, look something kind of like this. I don't know. I don't really know the trick to placing leaves. I kind of just do them randomly. But we'll do, you know, a bunch of greenery eventually. Maybe add some plants on the shelf here or like some mob heads. Something like cool. And the last thing I want to do then was, since this is Vakula Bence's statue, I wanted to honor. And I'm going to put this, where do we want this? We could just put this right here for now. It'll stick out a little bit, but that's fine. So then now we know whenever we walk by here, if we wanted to, we can remember whose statue this is. So thank you for the comment again. I really appreciate it. So for this little statue competition, if you want to leave a comment in this video, then you can, you know, earn a chance to get a statue built in your honor in the following one. And I did want to make it clear that these comments are picked completely randomly. It's done by the machine. I don't do any editing or anything like that. But I am especially happy that Vicula Bents won because they've been leaving a lot of comments on my videos and giving me a lot of great feedback. And I'm just really appreciative of that. That's one of the major reasons why I started making videos, is so that I could, improve my world and kind of build alongside with you guys. And so thank you. I don't know what else to say about that. Here are the comments that they left on the past couple of videos. And again, I really do appreciate that. All right. And with that, we're going to end the episode. So you guys have a great day. Stay safe. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It was a lot of fun to make it. And yeah, that's all I got for you. See ya in the next one.